Hello students, how are you all? First of all, I would like to extend my thanks to my dear subscribers and students, as well as I am very grateful to them who have liked, shared my video and commented below my video. I hope you will keep supporting me. Thank you. Be connected. Today I am going to teach you the geography subject of 6th standard. Here we are going to deal with the rest part of the chapter weather and climate. Okay student, in the previous video we have studied already what is mean by weather and what is mean by climate. Okay student, now today we are going to learn the elements of weather. Okay student, are you ready? Very good. Now see, in the last video we have studied what is mean by weather. Weather is one of the atmospheric conditions of the environment. Okay student, and these atmospheric conditions goes on changing. We see changes in atmospheric condition, or we see changes in weather. These changes in weather we find due to some of the elements. Okay, and temperature is one of the elements. Because of temperature we find changes in weather. Okay student, then first of all we will learn what is temperature actually. Okay student, here see here I have drawn a rough diagram. Okay, so we will understand with the help of diagram what is temperature actually. Students, here in this diagram we can see what water is here. For example, we can say here it is a sea or ocean, and we can see here land form. Okay, or surface of the earth. We can see the surface of the earth, and mountains also we see. Okay, here also we can see a lake of water. Okay student, now see here also we see sun. When the landform receives the sun rays, then it receives the sun rays from the sun and get heated quickly. Okay, get heated quickly. Okay, why? Because these sun rays do not penetrate inside the surface. Okay, penetrate means what? Go into the surface. Okay, so from surface only it get reflects again. Okay, it reflects from the surface of the earth. Understood? Understood student? But here if the sun rays fall on the surface of water, okay, then the sun rays penetrate the sun rays penetrate inside the water. Okay, and because of that it hits slower than the land. Okay student, the water of the ocean or the water of the sea gets heated slower than the land because it go inside and it takes time to get heated. Okay student, have you understood? Now student, where do we live? Here do we live on the earth? Yes student, we live on the earth. Okay, we live in the layer of troposphere. Okay student, and see, as the surface get heated, automatically the air in the environment get heated, which is closer to surface, Okay student, understood? The air which is closer to surface get heated quickly. Okay, and as the air or as the layer increases, okay, as we go up and up and up, the air or the temperature go on decreasing. Okay student, the temperature goes on decreasing, but the layer of the air closer to the land or the surface of the earth gets quickly heated. Okay, and as we go up and up, the temperature becomes less. Okay, so we see the temperature on the mountainous area is cold one. Okay, on the mountainous area the temperature is cold one. So in summer where do we visit? We visit the places on the mountains, okay, or hilly areas we visit, because there we see the temperature is less. Okay, understood student? So here near the land or near the surface in the daytime the air gets heated, okay, and as we go up and up, okay, from the sea level the air temperature gets decreases, okay, the air temperature get decreases. Okay student, have you understood? Yes, very good. Yes student, have you understood now about the temperature? Now see how does temperature affects on the weather, that we are going to learn now. Okay students, see we have seen the about temperature now. Then see student, where do we live? Just now I told you we live on earth, okay, on the surface of the earth. Troposphere is one of the layers of the air where you and all the environmental changes or atmospheric changes we find in the troposphere. As troposphere is the nearest layer of the air to the surface, and above that there are various layers of air, for example stratosphere, like that. Okay student, and because this is the lower one, and so it has pressure, it has pressure on the surface. Okay student, it means, for example, see we live on the earth, we have the pressure of air, but we do not feel because it is very lighter. Okay student, and have you understood? Now it means that air has pressure. Okay, do you know the balloon, when we blow a balloon, okay, the balloon inflate. What does happen? The balloon get inflates. So students, we have studied about the temperature. Okay, now we are going to study about the air pressure on the land. Okay student, see student, we live on the surface of the earth, and here the layer which is closer to the earth surface is called as troposphere. Okay, and above that troposphere we have again some more layers of air. Troposphere is the lowest one, so it has got the pressure of air because it is the lower one. Okay, then we will understand what is pressure actually. Air pressure. We will try to understand what is air pressure student. Yes student, do you know on birthday we blow what? What do we blow on birthday? We inflate balloons on birthday. For example, see, let me show you. When I will blow, what will happen? See, see student, balloon get inflated. What? The balloon gets inflated because of the air pressure. Okay, because of the air pressure. The air inside the balloon has got dense molecules. Dense molecules. Molecules means what student? More than 2 atoms, okay, becomes a molecule. Okay, so here the pressure, the air pressure pushes from inside, and because of that it becomes inflated. It means that it has pressure. Air has pressure. Okay, now the air will come out. It come out. Why? Because of the pressure. Okay, understood student? Very good. Now, so here air has pressure. Air has weight. If air has weight, then automatically it will have pressure. Okay, anything, the object which has weight, it will give pressure to something else. Okay student, have you understood? Yes student, have you understood about the air pressure now? Now see what happens when the surface get heated. Okay, I told you because of the sun rays, the surface of the earth gets heated, okay, quickly than the water of the oceans. Okay student, when it gets heated, automatically I told you the air near to the surface will get heated also. It gets warm, and because of that it rises up. The air rises up. It go up. It rises up. Okay student, it rises up because it becomes lighter because of heat. Okay student, it gets heat, it becomes warm and go upside. Okay, when it go upside, here a low pressure area creates. What? Low pressure area. Low Okay, low pressure area creates. Okay, student, have you understood? Because of the warmth air, and it goes up. It goes up, rises up. Okay, student, have you understood? Now see. So this is called as a low pressure area, and winds blow from the high pressure area. Winds blow from high pressure area. So where is the high pressure area then? See, just now I told you it gets heated quickly than the water. Where the air is cold or colder than this, where the air is cold, their density of air is more. And where is the density of air is more, there high pressure area creates. Okay, student? So here, it means here, this area we find cold one. Okay, it is cold one. It is cold one means what? Here a area creates, that is the high pressure area. High pressure area. High pressure area. Okay, student, because of cold air. Understood? Then see, just now I told you it goes up. The warm air goes up. Then from high pressure area, wind blows towards this. Wind blows towards the what? Low pressure area. Okay? Wind blows towards the low pressure area in daytime. Okay, student, in daytime the winds blow from high pressure area to low pressure area, and we see here on the oceanic area or on the surface of the water we see the high pressure area in daytime, and on the surface we see low pressure area. Because of that low pressure area, air goes up, and the wind blow from the cold area, from that is high pressure area. Okay, to fill the gap. Have you understood? Yes. So this happen in the daytime. Okay, and vice versa in the night time. Okay, in the night time, if it is a night, then okay, student, if it is a night, then the earth's surface gets quickly cold than the water. Okay, and in the night this is warm. Here we find the warm air, here we find warm air, and here we find what? Cold air. Okay, it means that it means the winds blow from land to water or land to sea. Okay, students, have understood? So in this way, because of the pressure, because of the air pressure, the wind blows from sea to surface of the earth in the daytime, and from land surface to sea in the night time. Okay, students, have understood? The movement of air is called as wind. Okay, from one place to other place. Understood, students? Yes, I told you wind blows from high pressure area to low pressure area. Understood, student? Now see, when it go up and up, it takes moisture with it. What? It takes moisture with it. It takes moisture. It will go up and up. When it will go up and up, it forms what? Clouds, we know. And in the clouds, it gets with it vapors. Students, when the water gets evaporated, it will go upside. If it gets evaporated because of the sun rays, when it get heated, it will go up. Okay, when it will go up, what will happen? It will take with it what? Moisture. It will take moisture in the air. Okay, understood? And it forms the what? Clouds. It forms clouds. The amount of vapor in air is called as humidity. What do we call it as? Humidity. The amount of vapor in air, the air that has greater amount of vapor is called as humidity. Okay, student, have you understood what is meant by humidity? Yes, very good. And the humidity in the air, okay, the humidity in the air is called as moisture. What do we call it as? Moisture. Okay, student, have you understood? Yes, very good. So the amount of humidity in the air is known as moisture. Okay, students, the air which has moisture, that goes up and up. Okay, when it goes up, it forms cloud. It forms cloud, and here in the cloud we see moisture, and because of the moisture we find there it forms droplets, and the droplets becomes heavier and heavier, and because of that the droplets falls down. That process is called as precipitation. Okay, that process is called as precipitation. Precipitation of water droplets, that we call rain. Precipitation of water droplets is known as rain. Okay, there may be precipitation of rain, there may be precipitation of snow. Okay, student, understood? So in this way rain falls. In this way what happens? Rain falls. In this way what happens? Rain falls because of precipitation process. After condensation, precipitation. Okay, student, have you understood? In condensation, water droplets forms, and the water droplets become heavier, and because of being heavier the water droplets falls from the clouds. That is called as precipitation. Okay, understood, student? Precipitation of water, or precipitation of rain, or precipitation of snow. Okay, or snowballs. Okay, student, have you understood? Very good. Yes, student, have you understood now? So what we have studied? First we have studied temperature. How does temperature increase? Okay, because of the sun rays, the surface of the earth get heated quickly than the surface of the ocean or sea, and because of get heated, because of the surface get heated, here the closer layer of the air gets heated first. Okay, so the atmospheric conditions, or the layer closer to the earth's surface, get heated first. Okay, so here we find temperature is more, but as we go up and up and up, then we see the temperature goes on decreasing. Okay, student, as we go up and up on the hills or mountains. Okay, student, so temperature we have studied, and we have studied what? The air pressure. On the surface area we have air pressure. As we have the different layers of the atmosphere, that first one I told you, troposphere is there, and there is air pressure on us. All of us we have air pressure. Okay, student, because of warm air, the warm air rises up. When it rises up, okay, it creates the lower pressure area, and when it creates lower pressure area, the wind blows from the higher pressure area, and when the warm air goes up and up, it takes with it what? Vapor. The quantity of vapor in air is known as moisture. After that it creates clouds, and we see precipitation. Precipitation of rain, precipitation of snowfall, or precipitation of hailstorm. Okay, student, have you understood? Okay, so all these things, all these elements affects on the weather, or affects on the atmospheric conditions. So we have studied the elements of weather. In elements of weather we have studied first temperature, air pressure, winds, moisture, and precipitation. Okay, student, have you understood? Very good. If you have liked this video, like it, share it to your friends, comment below the video, subscribe it, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will get current notification of videos. Okay, thank you. Be connected.